Hey guys, welcome to one of my first tutorials of Minecraft on my YouTube channel. So in today's tutorial, I'm just going to go through the basic potions which you can make from quite basic materials which you can find mostly in the Nether region. So I'm just going to go through each one today as quickly as I can and make it as simple. So it's basically just a crash course 101 sort of thing. So because I always struggled with this when I first started, so I wanted to make a video to help you guys. So then it's all in one place. So we'll start with a potion of healing. Okay, so this is my little setup by here. Okay, it's not the best, but I've set up the little things which contain all the items I need. So potion of healing first. So if you'll see on here, I've organized it of what we're gonna need for each one. So with most, if not all of the potions, you need nether wart. So this is usually found from where I find them is in nether fortresses. They have like a small little farm inside some of them, and you just need to rack them up that way. I think you can find them elsewhere in the nether, so just keep your eye out for them. They usually grow on nether dirt or something like that, but they're usually quite easy to find. And then glistening melon slice. Literally, I'll show you how you make that now. So you'll need one normal melon slice, so you'd have to go and find a melon in a village or grow your own melon. So you just take that, and you're going to need 9, not 64, you're going to need 9 gold. You want to put your melon in the middle of that. Then you take your gold nuggets and you just drop one on all the surrounding ones. And that's how you get your glistening melon slice. So then if we go back to what we need, so we need a glistening melon slice, which we've got. And then you need a nether wart, which we also got. And then the glowstone dust just increases the strength of the potion. So if I just take that as well, so I can demonstrate for you. So anyway, when you go on to your brewing stand, so you're meant to put in blaze powder. And if you're not sure how to get blaze powder, you need a blaze rod. Simply put that into your crafting table. Nothing else, just that, and it'll make a blaze powder. So then you just put the blaze powder into that section, which is basically the fuel that heats up the brewing stand. So then what you want to do after that is most potions start with nether wart at the top. And then you just quick select your bottles of water into those slots. So I believe what this makes now is an awkward potion, which simply means pretty much that I think it's an awkward potion. From that point onwards, you can then craft it into whatever potion you desire. So it's kind of awkward potion. So now all I have to do is keep everything in the same space, remove the nether wart. We take the glistening melon slice and we pop it in there, and then it goes through the process again, and then we should get potion of healing. Okay, now that's done. You can see it's changed to purple, which means that it has completed. And now we do have potion of healing. And then you could put the glowstone into there again, which will then strengthen the power of your potion. So usually you can put glowstone or redstone in most of the potions, and the glowstone will strengthen it. The redstone will lengthen it. So if it's a potion which requires time, then redstone helps. There we go, instant health 2, we've doubled it. So that's that done. Moving on to potion of regeneration. So with that you need a nether wart again, which we've already got. And then you'll need a gas tier, which is literally just, you go into the nether. I suggest you take a bow with quite a good few arrows hopefully, and make sure you kill a ghast, but make sure it is not above lava, because when it drops this gas tier it will burn. So you want to make sure you kill it over land. So you take the gas tier, and then here's where we have the two options. You have the glowstone dust or you have the redstone dust, so it's up to you how you'd like to use it. So you go back to your thing. I've still got my blaze powder in there, powering the source. Don't forget to take your, oh my god. Well, that makes it easier. So you go into here, make sure you put your bottles of water in there, and then you want to put your nether wart in it again. So then we create the awkward potion. like I told you in the first one. And once we got that awkward potion, we simply just drop the gas tier in it. Okay, so we should have the awkward potion now, yeah. So now we just grab the gas tier, drop it in. This will then effectively turn it into the potion you want, which you can use, but then you can strengthen or lengthen it via these two. It's completely up to you. I'll demonstrate with the redstone just so you can understand what I'm talking about. So as you can see, it's gone to potion of regeneration and it says 45 seconds on it. Whereas I put the redstone in there, it should lengthen it to possibly about a minute, hopefully. Okay, so that's done. Now it's gone to 1 minute 30. Moving on to potion of fire resistance. So with that, simply two things you need for this one. You need a nether wart as per usual, which we already have. If I just move these out the way. And then you also need a magma cream. So if you're wondering how to get that, simply go into a nether fortress. This is where I tend to find them. And you have these fire slime blocks. Simply slay the fire slime. They break up into little ones. Just keep killing them, and then eventually you'll get this ball. So if you just take that, I didn't take it. If you take that, drop it into here again, and again you've got your blaze powder powering the source. You put your bottles of water in, and then you put your nether wart in to get another awkward potion. Okay, now you've got your awkward potion, you take your nether wart out, then you simply want to drop your magma cream into that. There you go, the potion's been completed. So now we have potion of fire resistance lasting 3 minutes, which is amazing. So now we move on to potion of strength, and that is simply another blaze powder and nether wart. So we got the nether wart and the blaze powder. So first comes the nether wart. To make it into an awkward potion, as I've said before, you seem to, hopefully you'll be getting the gist of that now, that's the starting process before you can progress to your main potion. Okay, so now they're all awkward potions. You take the nether wart out, simply drop your blaze powder in. Okay, and there we go, potion of strength. When applied, you get +3 attack damage. Now we move on to potion of swiftness. So with that, you simply need nether wart again and sugar. So you go over to your brewing stand, pop in your bottles of water again, and your nether wart. Okay, so now we got a potion of awkward. You then just put the sugar into the top bit. So now I've made potion of swiftness, which gives us +20 speed, and it lasts 3 minutes. So this is me normal running and jumping. It's decent. And then we drink this, and then we just a little extra bit quicker. And you'll know you have it applied when you have that sign of a boot running really quick in the top right corner. Now move on to potion of water breathing. So that one's quite simple. You just need nether wart again, and then a pufferfish. In order to get a pufferfish, you're going to need to get iron bucket, which is simply 3 iron ingots, or whatever they're called. One top left, one in the middle down, and then another one top right. That'll give you an iron bucket. Then what you simply need to do is go to the tropical region in the sea, which you'll find it because it's quite a colourful, bright section full of coral, and then there'll be a pufferfish there. So they're quite small, but when you go near them, they'll expand obviously like a pufferfish. You simply need to just capture them with inside the bucket of water. Come back to your base, empty the bucket of water onto the deck till the pufferfish effectively dies, unfortunately, and then you have your pufferfish in this form, not in a bucket. Take that over to the brewing stand, whack in your bottles of water again, your nether wart to start with to get an awkward potion. Okay, now we've got our awkward potion. We then take the nether wart out, simply drop the pufferfish in, and then we'll get our potion of underwater breathing. So now we have our potion of water breathing, which can be extended by putting redstone in. So if you need longer than 3 minutes, just drop that in. It might take up to 8 minutes or something like that. So moving on to potion of night vision. So I've never actually used this one, but you simply need a golden carrot. Like the glistening watermelon that I showed you earlier, simply grow and harvest a carrot take the carrot into your crafting table, surround it with golden nuggets, and then you get your golden carrot. So then all you needed for this is Neverwort and the golden carrot for Potion of Night Vision. Take it over to here. So obviously remove your old ones. Put in 3 new bottles of water and 1 Neverwort. Okay, now once again we've got a potion of awkward potion. We just drop in our golden carrot, which will then give us night vision. Night vision is not only good for seeing in the dark, it's also very good for helping you see under the water. So sometimes the water gets so deep that it's a little bit harder to see through it if you have normal brightness settings. So you can either have this potion to help you see, or simply turn up your brightness settings to see through the water. Okay, so moving on to Potion of Invisibility, which also requires a carrot. But for in this case you need Neverwort, the golden carrot, which I showed you how to create, and then you want to get the fermented spider eye. So then you just go to the brewing stand, put in your bottles of water and your Neverwort. So now we have our awkward potion. Simply take out the Neverwort, drop in the golden carrot. Okay, so now we get Potion of Night Vision, which we originally created, and then you simply drop in the fermented spider eye, which will then convert it into invisibility. Okay, so now we've created Potion of Invisibility. So what you might notice if you've ever played Survival, when there's traders come to your house with their llamas, and at night you might not be able to see them, and you might hear them drinking potions, and one of the potions they drink is Potion of Invisibility. So that's why if you see 2 llamas and you keep hearing and you can't see the person, he's drunk this to avoid being attacked by a zombie, which you can guess, if you were to drink it, you would also avoid attacks from mobs. So to show you what it looks like when you drink it, so you can see, you get that icon at the top right, which now makes you invisible. See? Not there, invisible. Just a few bubbles. Okay, and moving on to my final potion of this 101 crash course is the Potion of Leaping. So this one can be a little bit sad because you need a rabbit's foot, which requires you to actually kill a rabbit. However, in my current series on hardcore mode, I come across a rabbit's foot completely randomly. So if you just go through, I found mine during the desert. I was just rummaging about, I was literally traveling across the desert. I got back to my home and I realized I had a rabbit's foot in it without killing rabbits, because I don't do that. So, so you can either go out and physically get it yourself, or you can just somehow come across it. So don't worry too much about it. So effectively this potion just means you can jump higher. So what you want to do is you put your bottles of water in there, put your Neverwort in the top, get awkward potion. Now we have our awkward potion. We then just drop the rabbit's foot into the top bit. Okay, now that's done brewing. It makes quite a pretty color. So now that makes Potion of Leaping. So we just take that out of there, and then I'll show you what it does. So this is my normal jumping. So I could jump about 1 block at a time. So then I drink this. And basically I can jump a lot higher. Alright guys, that's the end of my Minecraft potion brewing episode. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you found it useful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks guys. Bye.